morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to FS19. That's much better. FS19 on the Ricci Valley map. Now, I am recording episodes 1 and 2 back to back. So I'm not going to be able to comment on. I'm pushing the header along. Let's get the header put away first. Hold on. Let's drop this puppy for a minute. Let's grab this guy. So I'm not going to see comments, or I won't be able to comment on any comments on the first episode, because I'm recording episodes, like I said, 1 and 2 back to back. Trying to get ahead a little bit. It is still Sunday. I'm sorry, it is Monday, the holiday, the 4th of September, as I record this. 4th day of my 4-day weekend, unfortunately. But the good thing is there's only a 3-day week this week, 3 10-hour days, and the holiday pay. And then it's a weekend again, so I can handle that. I have a ton of errands to run next weekend, so I will not be around much at all the weekend of, what would that be? Friday's the 8th, so the 8th, 9th, and 10th, I think. Yeah, 8th, 9th, and 10th, I'm not going to be around much. I've got a bunch of real life stuff going on. Let's get that guy there. Let's get this guy open. And let's go get a loading wagon. Look at that. This has grass in it. Crap. Alright, we gotta figure out where we're gonna put. Now we got to figure out what we're going to do with the grass dryer. So we own, let's look at the, we own, I think, a little piece of grass across the way, little piece of grass right where we're at, and then we own the beginning part of the forest across the way. How much is that? Really? 243,000. So if we go across the bridge, there's the forest, and we come up top. This is the piece of property we want. 1.1. Yeah, we're still not, if we sell this off, we're still not going to have enough. So where do we put the grass dryer? I don't know if I necessarily want it here, but I don't see why we can't put the grass dryer. Some of the beginning factories right here. Alright, we're going to have to throw the grass dryer down. Replaceables. Should be in alphabetical order. Grass dryer. Now, I believe it's two-sided. It is. So let's put it closer to the road. This way we can drive around both sides. And we're not going to block, we won't be blocked from that tree. Let's drop it here. Alright. Oop, wrong direction. Yeah, we got, well, I hope we have enough room to get around that tree. Can we disable? We can't. Okay, I only want silage, I don't want hay. So as soon as we dump a little bit in, we're going to have to turn hay off. Yeah, I guess we'll start some of our basic production right here. Alright, let me dump. a little bit of that, and I'll hurry up and turn hay off. Oh, cool. Hay is off, so we're only making silage. Perfect. So I'm going to dump the rest of this in and check it one more time. We do not want hay at the moment. Later on, we're going to need it. Perfect. So you're off, silage is on. This is exactly how we want it. All right. It's the only cache we have right now. Let me make sure my stopwatch is on, and it is. Get this guy hooked up. Get this guy hooked up. Getting wheat and straw. Hop out. Perfect. All right, let's go this way. I think we have one more tractor. We do. All right, let's drop him a minute. Go back down this way. I hope everyone is doing well. Like I said, the earlier in the other video, the YouTube schedule is going to be a mess for a bit while we figure out what games we're going to keep, what games we're going to change. Some of the games I like are not getting the views. Some of the games I don't like recording that much are getting the views, so I'm going to have to figure out what to do with that mess. Come on, let this guy completely unfold. Yeah, we'll get this guy lined up. All right, let's go allow create fields. And then run up here. This will make a nice clover field. Alright, we are still allow create fields, so let's run this across this way. Let's go this way. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I think my sinuses have been getting worse throughout the day today. There are times where I just can't reach over and hit the mute button. I do apologize. It seems to get worse when I want to record for some reason. Alright, we're still on allow create fields. Let's drop this puppy down. We don't need all this grass back here. And I don't want to get too close to the water. So let's curve this puppy along. We want to have a little bit of room by the trees. I've been watching Yellowstone all day, the reruns. So I'm looking forward to the new season starting. I think it's the final season, unfortunately. Yeah, this is not going to be the most UI friendly field. Try and join it up with this corner. Alright, perfect. Let's get it lifted up off the ground. Yeah, we're going to probably end up doing most of this by hand because if we hire a worker, he's going to be confused as heck. Because part of it's going to be plowed, part of it's not going to be plowed. I'm hoping this isn't going to be a mistake. Try and knock the grassy parts out first. So I'm trying not to drive on parts of the field that we don't want to make, or part of the grass that we don't want to make a field out of. get one more run across here, I think. It's also like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I never record this late in the day. But I'm trying to get ahead, because I won't be home at all on Friday the 8th at all. I've got a bunch of real-life shit I've got to get done on Friday. So I won't get any recordings done on Friday. And I'll probably end up having breakfast with the kids either Saturday or Sunday. So I'm trying to get ahead on videos before next weekend rolls around. Guess we can always sell that grass dryer off and move it if we decide to change farms. Yeah, we're just making a complete mess out of this field. Oh, it looks like our field is harvested. Let's see how much of the ends we're going to have to clean up. I'm sure by the trees by the street we're going to have to clean that edge up. I think last time I played I only plowed the 2 of these 3 fields together and I left the other one alone. But we'll see how it goes. Let's give it a headland across the front. Now let's turn off allow create fields. Yeah, this field's going to take a long time to harvest once we get it in clover. Now, let's make sure that we are on, yeah, a limit to fields. Let's do one row across the front. And then we're probably going to have to move this. I'm going to try hiring a worker, but we're going to end up moving him a couple times. So he's not going to be happy with fixing this mess that I just made. We're going to go check on the wheat field. Alright. He should be good with the existing part of the field. Between where we... let me get him moved over just a little bit further. Between where we just put the new fields in, he should be alright. Let's find out here in a second. You're gonna do, yeah, you're gonna do partially well. Let's run over here. See what kind of mess this guy made. Yeah, we're gonna have to. I knew we were gonna have to clean this edge of the field up. And of course, our tractor's even on this side of the field. All right, we're gonna have to get. This guy turned on. No. There we go. There we go. Get that mess picked up. Not even enough wheat here to sell. We might as well save it for seeds. Problem is, we don't have a silo. So we're going to have to get a silo put down. Or we might just sell it off. It's not going to get us much, but... I guess any bit of early game cash will help. Alright, since this is where our tractor is, let's drive him down here. And we'll see what this field needs. Take him back to the house. We'll price a silo just for the heck of it. much is in here? 90. You know what? We could dump it in here. All right, how is our hired help doing? Still running, I'm surprised. All right, what is field 2 going to need? Oh, nothing. We can straight up see that. Beautiful. Now, the question is, do we want to dump this in a silo? Or do we want to sell it off? So we can't make herbicide till we get a potato field in. Well, that may be, you know what, that's a thought. The field we just harvested, we could plant potatoes and get ready for herbicide. I'm gonna hold on to the wheat. I'm gonna hold on to the straw until we make a decision whether we're gonna keep it or sell it. How is this guy doing? Coming to the end of the first section. Perfect. Now we just move him over to the next section. You're gonna do your thing, you're gonna do your thing. Alright, let's grab, since this field we just harvested, since it doesn't need anything, let's grab our cedar. Wait, did I have an extra tractor? No, they're both being used. Well, now they're both being used. I should have put that lawnmower away, but we're gonna need it. Hello, that's not the cedar. Oh, you know what though? Potatoes uses a lot of seeds. We're not quite ready for potatoes yet. You know what? We're gonna do barley, I think. Because barley will get us, well, no, we're doing, what if we should do a cash crop? We could do, we don't have the refinery yet either. What do we want to plant? Do we want to plant potato? Start making herbicide. No, potato takes a ton of seeds, and we're gonna have to buy seeds. Not ready for potatoes yet until we start making seeds. Alright, let's do, what can we make money off of? Hops, I think, is a 3-day crop. Right. I don't want to do clover. Let's just throw a barley field in. So we're going to get a ton of grass from the clover, and then we'll use this. We'll start saving the straw for compost. We're going to want to get diesel running super quick. So coal mine, ore mine, mammoth mill, super early so we can start making drill pipe, and then drill pipe to the refinery. So yeah, we're going to want to get that stuff up really, really quick. So we're going to have to keep an eye on our growth stages. I think 2 or 3 of these fields are going to need fertilizer on the first growth stage. Now, can I be steady enough? I've never played this map long enough to get a lot of stuff built, so I'm really hoping this series does well. Alright, perfect. I'm going to leave this guy out because we're going to plant clover soon. But we're going to have to fold him up to go across the street. So let's get this changed to clover. Right there. Alright, looks like he needs to get moved down to this next section. Let's just do a quick walk up here to make sure he's not missing anything along the edges. No, I think we're ready to move him over. Oh, where is he? Over here. Alright, I believe this is going to need, it is lime. Oh, we can't fertilize it because the seeder is going to put a layer of fertilizer down, but we can put a load of lime down. Oops, get across the street, hurry before this thing folds all the way down. So we can lime it and then we can seed it. Now, let's hope the plow didn't miss anything. I want to catch the edge of that that's not plowed yet. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely hooked on Yellowstone. I caught the first episode of 1883, but I haven't had a chance to catch the rest of them yet. Shouldn't take long to lime this. Seeding it's going to be a bit. Not sure what the fall TV schedule is going to look like with the writer's strike. I'm not sure if a lot of the my favorite shows are going to be on or not. We may have most of this line by the time he's done plowing that other end of the field. Might also keep going at our weird angle. have to come back and clean this end up. Oh, 46% left. I'm hoping we can finish this field without a refill. Yeah, this end of the field's going to be a mess. He should be, okay, he's going to have one more pass. Looks like there's a little sliver left. Try and square that up. Yep, yeah, a little sliver left. He's coming back. Cool. Is he going to be in our way? He may not even be in our way. Look at that. Not even in our way. Can we get, oh, I might be able to squeeze this in one last pass. Oh, it's going to go wide down here. Almost. Alright, let's get this guy back. We'll do a little bit of cleanup and we'll grab our seeder. Still trying to come up with the name for the new 16X map I'm working on for FS22. I have a couple ideas I'm kicking around. Alright, let's get, you know what, right over here. Let's put this guy back. grab this guy for a minute. Let's get this guy put back. Go on this side. Oh, and it did not quite pull up far enough. Let's get this guy put away. No, those two we're going to need. Okay, we can leave those two out. So this guy can go back on here. And let's run and get this guy out of our way. Yeah, so this field's also going to need a layer of fertilizer on the first growth stage. We'll have a bunch of our vehicles cleaned up. He's a little closer. Hold on, let's pull him over a little bit further. We're scratching the paint on the tipper. Scratch the paint on the tipper. Look, and just like that, we're about an hour in. Time flies when you're having fun. Throw a headland across the front. This should be a really easy job now. We got all the hard parts done. Yeah, we'll run a headland around. We gotta figure out what I'm making for dinner tonight. Whether it's gonna be some leftovers or if I wanna... I pulled some ham out of the freezer. I'm not sure if it's thawed out. Ham that's pre-cooked, so all I just gotta do is warm it up. I just have to make a side. I already have a veggie I just need to make like a rice side or a noodle side. Or a pasta side, I should say. Yes, Friday's really going to mess me up. I'm going to be completely out of my normal routine on Fridays. Fridays I normally get up at my normal time, 3 a.m. I'm off on Fridays, normally. Get up at 3 a.m., record, make coffee, record 3 videos. That's 3 hours of recording. I'll get the first one edited and rendering, which takes an hour. So while the first one's rendering, I usually have some, just a snack to hold me over for breakfast, like maybe 1 cookie, 2nd cup of coffee. After the first video is done rendering, I start uploading it. Now, if the hour video takes me 2.5 hours to upload. So by this time, 3 hours of recording, I'm already at 6 o'clock. Hour out rendering, I'm at 7 o'clock. So while the first video is uploading, I start rendering the second video. Now that video also takes an hour. While that one is rendering, and the first one is uploading, I run to the grocery store. And by the time I get home from the grocery store, the second video is done editing and rendering. The first video is about uploaded. So I get the groceries put away while the third video is rendering and the second video is uploading. And just it snowballs from there. And then after that, I usually just work on a bit of modding. After all 3 videos are done editing and rendering, because my software that does the editing and rendering eats up a lot of my CPU, so I can't even play another game while I am editing and rendering anything. But this Friday, I have a 9 a.m. doctor's appointment that's going to take me. I got to leave here at 8 o'clock for a 9:15 doctor's appointment. So I'm lucky if I'm going to be able to get 1 video recorded on Friday morning. I'm not going to be able to go to the grocery store on Friday morning, so I'm going to have to figure out how to go to the grocery store probably Thursday night after work. Let's see how the AI does on this field now that we have a good bit of it done. But you know what? We're about an hour in. I'll try and get the rest of this field. You're going to miss one little spot. You're going to miss one little spot. I'll try and get the rest of this field seeded between episodes. No guarantees, but we'll give it a shot. But I'm going to call it here. I am OldMan102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out, and have an awesome day.